Sairam. Hello kids. How are you? Hope you all are enjoying your studies. This is an active English period. In active English period, we are going to learn chapter number 9. In chapter number 9, topics are some, any, no, many. Some, any, no, many. As of now, in chapter number 7 and chapter number 8, we learn about determiners and its type. But what is determiners? Before I start the chapter number 9, I will teach you determiners. A determiner is a word that introduces a noun. A determiner is a word that introduces a noun. It comes at the beginning of the noun, not after. It comes at the beginning of the noun, not after. Determiner tells about the noun and it introduces the noun. Determiner is a word that comes in the front of the noun. Suppose some apples. Some is what? Determiner. Some is what? Determiner. And apples is noun. First come some, then after noun. So that's the reason we are telling you it comes at the beginning of the noun, not after. I will introduce some more determiners like this, that, these, my, our, yours, their, a little, much, more, few, many. These are the common determiners. In the chapter number 7, we learned about possessive determiners. Now, in this chapter, we are going to learn about quantifier determiners. What is quantifier determiners? They are the words that describes the quantity of the noun we are talking about. They are the words that describes the quantity of the noun we are talking about. Quantity means measurement, amount, number. These are all quantifiers. Quantifiers are like any, all, much, most, many, little, a few. These are the words comes under the quantifier. Now in this lesson we are going to teach first some. Some is used for positive sentences. Some is used for positive sentences. There are some bananas. There are some bananas. Some is what? Some is a quantifier determiners and bananas are noun. Next, there is some coffee. There is some coffee. So here some is quantifier determiners and the coffee is which type of noun? Yes, coffee is uncountable noun and bananas are countable noun. So they are used with countable as well as uncountable noun. So next quantifier determiner is any. Any is used for questions and negative sentences. Any is used for questions and negative sentences. Is there any soap? Yes, students, tell me. we can say there is not any soap. It means there is no soap. Do you all understand, students? We will use any for questions and negative sentences. Here we are using any to ask question like, is there any soap? So any is quantifier, determiners, and soap is what? Noun. Any is used for both countable as well as uncountable. Now I am moving to next determiner. No. No is used for negative sentences. No is used for negative sentences. Is there any butter? Students, tell me, is there any butter in the plate? No? Yes. No, there is not any butter. Yes, there is not any butter. Earlier I have already informed you, students. Any is used for negative sentences. Any is used for negative sentences, and when we add not any, it's emphasized the negative sentences. Okay. So in other words, we can say there is no butter. Yes, students. Now I am moving to textual exercise. I request you all students, please open your active English book, chapter number 9, page number 21. Chapter number 9, page number 21. You have to write today's date. Today's date is 13/08/2020. Top left in the corner, you have to write the date. Yes, students? Is there any milk? Is there any mango juice? Is there any milk? Is there any mango? You can see in the picture. Yes, students. There is a bottle of milk. Yes. So we can say there is some milk, but there is not any mango juice. There is some milk, but there is not any mango juice, because here is bottle of milk. Okay, now I am moving to next question. Is there any orange juice? Is there any milk? Is there any orange juice? Is there any milk? You can see in the picture there is a bottle of orange juice. So is there any orange juice? Yes, students, tell me. There is some orange juice, but there is not any milk. Yes, and orange juice is a what, student? Uncountable noun. And in front of uncountable noun, we can use determiners. Yes. Now I am moving to third question. This question is omitted. Okay, please cut it. And now I am moving to question. Is there any rice? Is there any chalk? What is this, students? Yes, it's a rice. But is there any chalk? No. So we can write there is some rice, but there is not any chalk. There is some rice, but There is not any chalk. Now I'm moving to next question. Is there any bread? Is there any chalk? Is there any bread? Is there any chalk? Yes, we can see bread. We can write, there is some bread, but there is not any chalk. There is some bread, but there is not any chalk. Yes, students, it's easy. Now I'm moving to next question. Is there any tea? Is there mango juice? Is there any tea? Is there mango juice? Yes, students, tell me. Yes, there is a cup of tea. So we can say there is some tea, but there is not any mango juice. There is some tea, but there is not any mango juice. Now I'm moving to next question. Is there any ice? Is there any ice? Is there any milk? Is there any milk? You can see the picture, students. Yes. There is some ice, but there is not any milk. There is some ice, but there is not any milk. Hope you all understand this page. Now I am moving to next page. Now I will teach you one more determiners. A lot of. We use a lot of with all types of nouns like countable and uncountable nouns. It means a large number or amount. We can use a lot of when we are talking about a large quantity. Which quantity? Large quantity. A lot of is used with a plural countable noun and a singular uncountable noun. Here is we talking about the quantity. There is a lot of money in my purse. So a lot of is talking about quantity. And money is what? Students, tell me. Money is singular uncountable noun. And in front of we are using determiners. So a lot of is determiner. Now I am moving to next example. There is a lot of sugar in my tea. Again we are talking about quantity of sugar. There is a lot of sugar in my tea. So again sugar is a what, students? Uncountable noun. And a lot is a determinant. So we are using determinant in front of, yes, noun. Now I am moving to one more determiners. Much. Much is mainly used in negative sentences. Which type of sentences? Negative sentences and question. Much is also used with uncountable noun. But what is uncountable noun, students? Like water, tea, coffee, sugar. These all are uncountable noun. Much is used with uncountable noun to indicate a large quantity. It is mostly used in negative questions or sentences. We can use much with a uncountable with a quantity. How much juice is there? So juice is uncountable noun. And it's showing about the quantity. We can say there is not much juice. Yes, student, there is not much juice now. It means it's not a full bottle. It's just little bit. So I'm moving to next textual exercise. Please open your page number 22. How much milk is there? Yes, students? There is a lot of milk. What, students? There is a lot of milk. You can see there is a lot of milk bottles. Again, I'm asking question, how much milk is there? We can say there is not much milk. Yes, students? There is not much. When I'm comparing to first picture to second picture, we can see in second picture there is not much milk. Okay. Now I'm moving to third picture. You can see it is an empty bottle. So if I'm asking question, how much milk is there? We can say there is not any milk. It means there is no milk in the bottle. Yes, students? Shall I repeat it once again? How much milk is there? According to the first picture, there is a lot of milk. Okay. Now I'm comparing with second picture. How much milk is there? There is not much milk. Yes, students? And when I'm comparing to second picture and third picture, you can see, is there any milk in the bottle? No. So we can say there is not any milk. Yes, students. Now I'm moving to next question. How much water is there? Yes, there is a lot of water. There is a lot of water. When I'm comparing to second picture, there is not much water. Yes, students? When I'm comparing to first picture and second picture, you can see in the second picture, there is not much water. Third picture, it is an empty glass. So when I'm asking question, how much water is there? There is not any water. There is not any water. Shall I repeat, students? How much water is there? There is a lot of water. Next, there is not much water. And third, there is not any water. Yes, students? Now I'm moving to next question. How much sand is there? You can see in the picture how much sand is there. There is a lot of sand. There is a lot of sand. Sand is an uncountable noun. When I'm comparing to second picture, there is not much sand. There is not much sand. And when I'm comparing to third picture, there is not any sand. It means there is no sand. Shall I repeat, students? How much sand is there? There is a lot of sand. There is a lot of sand. There is not much sand. There is not much sand. In the third picture, there is not any sand. There is not any sand. Now I'm moving to next question. How much smoke is there? How much smoke is there? Look, students. There is a lot of smoke. There is a lot of smoke. You can see there is a lot of smoke. In the second picture, there is not much smoke. Yes, students, I am correct? Yes, there is not much smoke. When I am comparing to first picture and second picture, in the second picture, there is not much smoke. In the third picture, you can see there is not any smoke. There is not any smoke. It means there is no smoke. So, shall I repeat, students? There is a lot of smoke. There is a lot of smoke. In second picture, there is not much smoke. There is not much smoke. In the third picture, there is not any smoke. There is not any smoke. Students, please complete your chapter number 9 in Active English. Hope you all enjoyed the session. Thank you.